Pro-Ject Phono Box S2 Ultra Black. Vinyl so real you'll feel the musicians breathing. The Pro-Ject Phono Box S2 Ultra is a no-compromise, fully discrete phono preamplifier, hand-built in Europe to reveal everything your cartridge is capable of. It replaces weak built-in stages or cheap O-amp boxes with a true dual-mono, zero-integrated circuit signal path that amplifies the microscopic phono signal with astonishing purity. One small black aluminum box, one external power supply, gold-plated RCA inputs and outputs, and a row of DIP switches underneath give you complete control over gain, loading, capacitance, and subsonic filter. Set it once for your cartridge and it disappears, leaving only the raw, unfiltered emotion of your records. Plug it in and the noise floor drops into a bottomless void. You hear velvet silence between notes for the very first time. Dynamics swing effortlessly from barely audible whispers to room-shaking crescendos without compression or strain. The soundstage expands in all three dimensions, with instruments locking into place with holographic precision. Every voice, every guitar string, every brushstroke on a snare gains lifelike texture and harmonic richness that cheaper stages smear or flatten. Bass becomes taut, pitched, and authoritative instead of boomy and slow. The midrange turns liquid and palpable, so you feel the warmth of the performance instead of just hearing it. And all of this happens effortlessly, from a cool, vibration-damped chassis that simply refuses to add any character of its own. Before the S2 Ultra, Alex thought his RIAA Planar 6 with exact cartridge sounded pretty good. There was warmth, sure, but also a slight haze, congested mids during busy passages, and bass that felt rounded off. One evening he swapped in the Pro-Ject Phono Box S2 Ultra. On the first spin of Norah Jones's Come Away With Me, his eyes went wide. Her voice floated forward, intimate and breathy, completely detached from the speakers. Piano notes decayed into real room space. The double bass had finger plucks and wood resonance he had literally never noticed before. When Miles Davis's Kind of Blue hit the platter, the trumpet pierced with golden texture, while brushes on the snare shimmered like real metal. Alex sat frozen through the entire side, then texted his friend at 2 a.m., "Bro, I just heard my records for the first time." The Pro-Ject Phono Box S2 Ultra uses a fully discrete, hand-soldered dual mono circuit built from individual audiophile-grade transistors, polystyrene and polypropylene capacitors, and 1% metal film resistors, exactly the same topology found in phono stages costing $2,000 to $4,000. Hi-Fi World's lab measured distortion at 0.0009% and noise at -92 decibels in MC high gain mode, numbers that embarrass most high-end competitors. Stereophile's reviewer wrote, "It delivered the quietest, most transparent vinyl playback I've heard south of $3,500. Owners who compared it directly against Moon 110 LP version 2, Sutherland, Insight, RIAA Aria, and Graham Slee Era Gold all sold their previous units. One customer named Marcus wrote, "I own a $2,800 tube phono stage. After 3 days with the S2 Ultra, the tube unit is on eBay. The Pro-Ject is faster, quieter, and simply more truthful." Another user, Julia, swapped from a shit Mani 2 and said the difference was like removing a wool blanket from my speakers. At its street price, nothing on the planet touches its resolution, silence, and musical truth. Your records deserve this level of purity tonight. Click the link below and secure your Pro-Ject Phono Box S2 Ultra Black right now. These sell out within hours every time we post them. In less than 5 minutes, you'll be hearing details, space, and emotion you've been missing for years. Thousands of vinyl fanatics already pulled the trigger and call it the single best upgrade they've made. Don't wait for another spin. Get yours before the next batch is gone.